kind of been kicking the can down the road with her as to go all in or cut the cord. Been dating this girl for 10 months, and through different sets of circumstances, I think both of us are kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. She was looking for a little more from me sooner than I wanted to give it to her. I got to a point where I had this internal battle of, I like making decisions when I want to make them based on my thoughts, my feelings, my circumstances. Felt that my hand was being forced a little bit and a little manipulated. And I actually ended up cutting the cord last week, and nothing about it felt right. But truth is, it gave me the time and space, an opportunity to gain clarity and figure out what the hell was holding me back. Because this girl, I mean, like, if I was to go through the exercise of drawing up the perfect woman, she damn near checks all the boxes.
You felt like you had to shit or get off the pot with this last woman. You know, tell us a little bit more about why you think that is. Did she say, "Where's my ring?" or "I want to move in," or what? What was more of the situation?
She was seeking some safety and security, right? Which means that she wasn't feeling it from me. She's like, hey, I'm feeling very exposed in this relationship. She made a pretty big buy-in and sacrifice to be with me, and I had it really good.
And so from there, what happened for you? You then thought what, you did what, you felt what happened from there?
I felt like a cornered small animal, to tell you the truth. It put me on my heels because I didn't know what to do next. There were some internal battles that I was fighting with some of the pressure I put on myself, internalizing her words. There's some other shit I've been carrying around since my marriage.
Okay, what's that?
So Jeff, this is something you and I had discussed, where I was the one in my marriage. I was the one that was super exposed from a financial material standpoint, walked away from that marriage with nothing. The truth is it happened to me perfectly and set me on a whole new trajectory. I was carrying around this idea that, sure, I'll still be the man that will go to the edge of the earth for the people I love and care for, but I'm not going to do it if it's going to hurt me. And exposing myself with this woman through whether it was financial or attention, I was holding myself back.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. And then take me forward to, all right, I decided to move on from this woman.
Actually, I haven't. In the moment, she was pressing me about some things, and I was just like, I got to get out of the situation, like at all costs. I was so uncomfortable with her line of questioning because I didn't want to lie to her, and I had just run out of room to string her along and buy myself time. So I was like, hey, this is just too much. And then the last 5 or 6 days of every day, I'm like, what the fuck did I just do?
Roughly, what were the questions she was asking you?
She was looking for an investment to match hers. So broke up. Spent 5 days wondering what the fuck I was doing, probably journaled 30 pages. And I realized that the only thing holding this relationship back is me and this idea that I'm not going to get hurt again. Well, if I'm not going to risk not getting hurt again, I'm going to sit on the freaking sidelines, jerking myself off at night because I'm never going to open myself to a great relationship with anyone. There's nothing about this girl in my life that hurts me.
So overall, conceptually, we can't be ambitious and mitigate all our risk. That's not a thing. Ambition inherently has risk. And so if we want to be ambitious in the depth and connection of relationship, it's going to have risk. I want to play with, hey, I bought you a plane ticket to some random city. I want you to meet me there and just see if she'll go on a little mini adventure with you. And while you're in a rented Jeep up in the mountains someplace, you can go up to the top of a mountain and share with her that what's now a scar for you. You don't want to just vomit. You want to share sort of what you learned through this. And don't necessarily say, okay, now I'm ready to buy you a mansion and put a ring on your finger, but take her to the place of realization that you've come. Skip the learning about yourself part and go right to the wise, grounded punchline of what you are learning about your own self. Not like, hey, so you should like me, or hey, I'm good for you. Now I'm good. No, it's not that. It's, wow, I faced some serious fucking fear, and it brought back the depths of what was unconsciously still there from my marriage. And it was scary. And I've learned X, Y, Z within my own self. So even though maybe I fucked up, it really helped bring some things to the forefront. And I appreciate that about the energy between us. You say to her something like that, and then shut up. Right. And just let her be in it, let her stew in it, and see what happens, see what she steps forward into. If she'd go on this trip with you, I don't know.